For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jillian. I blog over at doingawaywithperfect.com, and I am helping people embrace their imperfections and learn to enjoy life more and just have fun. We only get this one life, so let's enjoy it. So today I'm going to talk about something not very enjoyable that I have been having issues with a lot lately, and I thought it might help other people who are having the same issue, and that is working mom guilt. Now, this isn't to say I'm not getting into that battle, working mom, stay at home mom, work at home mom, we are all moms and we all have guilt. That's the end of the story. And I'm not saying one is better than the other. I'm just going to talk about my personal experience. I work full time outside of the home, Monday through Friday, and some weekends. And I'm going to speak to that experience because I have never been a stay at home mom. And I would have loved to be a stay at home mom. I still want to be a stay at home mom. But I have never been one because I've always had to work full time. So I want to talk about that and the guilt associated with it, and how, especially around the holidays, it's hard, and trying to plan everything that you need to plan when most of your week is spent away from the home doing other things. So my biggest one is missing kids' events. That just makes me feel horrible. Why do they have concerts in the middle of the day sometimes? I don't understand that. I know the kids are in school during the day, but my kids' school started doing this thing, which I think is great. They have one concert during the day and one at night. So that way, parents, if you work evenings or nights, you can make one of them. So that is a really great thing that I love that they do. But when my daughter was in kindergarten, it was in the middle of the day. I had to take off work. Sometimes it's really hard to get off work. Sometimes your boss doesn't understand. And it's really hard. Sometimes you have to plan months in advance. You have to look at that school calendar and request the day off 4 months in advance to make sure that you get it off so you can be there to see your kid. And when you can't get it off, it feels horrible, and you hate that you have to miss an important event of theirs. So that is one of the things. One of the things daily that I hate is not being there to pick him up from school. Now that we have to pick him up because there's no bus to our new house, I had to get daycare to pick him up, and luckily now my husband's schedule changed so my husband can pick him up. But I still miss that pickup time. When I'm off work, I love going to pick him up and him seeing me at the end of the day and running to me. So I really do miss that. I would love to be able to pick him up every day. And sometimes it's hard to work for somebody else when they don't understand that sometimes you have to take off work for your kids. If you have a sick kid, you can't leave them home alone. Daycare won't take a sick kid, so your only option is to call off work. And it's hard when you don't have an understanding boss, or when you're low on PTO time, and you just have to, but you have to do what you have to do because your kid can't stay home alone and they have nowhere else to go to. So unfortunately, it's what you have to do sometimes, and sometimes it can get you in a lot of trouble if you have to stay home for your kid. I mean, working for somebody else is hard. And, there are those people out there who love working from home and who cannot stay home with their kids 24/7. And I completely understand that. I think if I was with my kids 24/7, I might go a little crazy. But there's other people who absolutely love that, who love being with their kids all the time. So I think you have to do what is right for you. And lately I've been having a lot of guilt over working, which is weird because I never did before. And I always liked work and going to work. But recently it's changed, and so I've just been having a lot of guilt, and I'm working on maybe trying to work from home so I can be there for pickup. I can be there for the events that I need to be there for. So basically, this isn't just about working mom guilt, it's about all mom guilt, and you need to do what's right for you. And if you know that something feels wrong and that it's not in alignment with what you really want, that maybe we need to start making a switch. And, that switch is hard. For me, I have the insurance. My husband's work does not provide insurance because it is a small business. So I have the insurance for the family. So me leaving my job would be really hard because I don't know how we would get insurance and the money from my job. So there's all these factors that play in. So leaving it right now is definitely not an option, but working on it and knowing that I have a goal and that I can work towards getting there. It might take a few years, but I have a goal I'm working towards to get me to be home more because that's what I want. So do what's right for you. Don't feel guilty about it. You don't have to want to be with your kids 24/7. You can enjoy working and not want to be home all the time. Do what is right for you. And if you're feeling any guilt, look at it and see what can you change, what can you do, and what feels right for you. So I hope you have a great day.